The Amazing Atheist.
Someone sent me a message on Tumblr the other day asking me to refute Pascal's wager, which is an argument commonly brought up by Christians, so I thought to myself, I'll just link them to my Pascal's wager video. And then I realized I don't fucking have a Pascal's wager video. That's kind of strange. I'm the amazing fucking atheist after all, so I'm gonna remedy that shit right now. So let's start off by explaining what Pascal's wager is. Pascal's wager is basically the Christian apologetic argument that says, you might as well hedge your bets with this whole God thing, because if atheism's right, you're just going to go in a hole in the ground and rot, or you're going to be cremated, or whatever. You're just not going to exist anymore. All consciousness will cease. There's no benefit to being right about atheism. But if us Christians are right, then you're going to go to heaven if you believe in God. But if you don't, you're going to go to hell. Why would you risk that consequence and forfeit that reward when it costs you nothing to believe in Christianity? Obviously, it does cost you quite a bit to be a Christian. You have to modify your behavior here on earth. So it's not as if it's not like nothing ventured, nothing gained here. You're venturing a great extent of your freedom. You're saying, I'm going to give up all this freedom that I have now so I can follow the rules of Christianity on the off chance that it might be true. And I get to get that, big whammy in the sky. I'm going to go to heaven. First of all, I can't control what I believe. I don't think you can either. If someone comes to you and says, I can fly, it's like, okay, show me you flying then. Well, I can't do it right now. But later, sometime next week, we could schedule something. I don't know. My schedule's kind of busy, but maybe I could squeeze you in somewhere. You can watch me fly. You're gonna be like, okay, this person is completely full of shit. I might say I believe him. Okay, you can fly, buddy. Good job. Just don't try doing it off any buildings, all right? There's so many different beliefs to choose from. It's not as if there's only atheism and Christianity is not even one thing. We got Christianity, we got Islam, we got Hinduism, we got Buddhism, we got the New Age movement, we got Shinto, Sikhism, Judaism, Korean shamanism, Chaodism, Baha'i faith, Jainism, Cheondism, Hiohism, Tenryism. These are just the religions that have followers in the millions or billions. There's plenty of other religions you've never heard of because they're just so fucking obscure. Practiced by, 2,000 people in this little isolated region of the mountains somewhere. So what if one of those religions is right? Switching to Christianity didn't do you any fucking good. Not at all. Because it's not as if there's just a 50-50 shot between atheism and Christianity. Even if those were the only two options, that wouldn't mean it's a 50-50 probability. The threat of hell really doesn't mean much to me. I don't believe in hell. An imagined consequence, no matter how severe, is still imagined. You could tell me that Gorgos, king of the dragons, he's awakening from his 100,000-year slumber, and he's going to terrorize the earth, and he's going to burn and maim and kill anyone who doesn't believe in him, who doesn't worship him. Until the moment where Gorgos arrives at my door and is like, I am Gorgos, king of the dragons. Why have you not praised my name?
I didn't think you existed. It seemed implausible.
Foolish human. You should have believed in me because the consequences are so dire.
No matter how intimidating you make Gorgos, I'm still not going to be scared of him. Not really. I'm not going to be legitimately terrified that he might show up. Why? Because I don't fucking believe in dragons. And I don't believe in hell either. All right, final thoughts on this subject. Even if someone was convinced by this argument and they said, yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm going to hedge my bets and become a Christian. Wouldn't that be basically the most dishonest faith possible? I mean, think about it. They're just doing it to hedge their bets. They're just doing it, in case there's a heaven. I mean, doesn't that kind of diminish the faith of people who, have a legitimate and deeply held belief in this stuff? I mean, I'm not one for respecting religious beliefs, but you would figure Christians would respect themselves enough not to want to convert people on such a superficial, hucksterish basis. It's kind of disgusting. I'm the Amazing Atheist. Peace the fuck out. Hey guys, I said earlier on this channel that I want to review more movies, and I was thinking about reviewing the Left Behind movie, but I just don't know if I can subject myself to that level of pain. So here's the deal. I will review Left Behind, starring Nicolas Cage, winner of all kinds of Razzies and a notorious piece of Christian propaganda shit. I will review that terrible, heinous, god-awful, literally god-awful, fucking movie if I get 100 Audible Trials this month. The link is down below in the description section. And Audible's a pretty good deal. You get a free audiobook, and you're subscribed to the service. If you don't like the service, you can unsubscribe from it at any time before you have to pay any money. You get a 30-day free trial. Pretty much access to any audiobook you can imagine, including tons of titles by Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris, Christopher Hitchens, all the popular atheism stuff, all the popular science stuff. It's all there. I'm a user myself. Great service. Check it out. And for just going and getting a free audiobook, you'll get to see me torture myself by watching a god-awful Christian propaganda Nicolas Cage movie.